Welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. It's time for another Captain Curious adventure. Do you remember how many space rocks we've found so far? We've already got the ones from Mercury, Venus, Earth, our moon, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. That's 7. The treasure chest we're trying to open has 10 empty slots, each one shaped just right for a space rock. So we've already filled in 7, we only need 3 more. Maybe we can find another one today. It's time to head back into space. Which planet is next in our solar system after Saturn? Do you know? Okay, close your eyes and imagine we're back inside the rocket ship. We're getting ready to launch. Are you ready? Say it with me. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Off we go again! Goodbye, Earth! We're heading to a new planet. When we're on this ship, you can call me Captain Curious! Okay, let's check out the Curious container. Usually 1 or 2 of the items in there helps us locate our space rock. Alright, let's see. First thing I see is a rocket booster. This will make our ship go faster. Okay, that's cool. That might come in handy. Next, there's oh! It's a time machine. Do you remember that time machine we used on Mercury to speed up time so that we could watch the sun rise and set? Well, it looks like this time machine helps us go back in time. What are we gonna need that for? Finally, we have a cold shield. This will protect us if the ship gets too cold. You know, I've heard that Uranus is a very cold planet. Oh, I just gave away what planet we're going to. Let's just keep going. All right, can you draw these 3 items? A rocket booster, a time machine, and a cold shield. You can help me remember what these items are so that if they come up in the adventure, we can use them to help us find our space rock. Remember, when we hear this sound, that means the space rock is really close. So keep an ear out for that sound. You want to hear it one more time? It's this sound. Be listening for that sound. There it is, the 7th planet in our solar system, Uranus. I'm glad we're here because I got an email from a curious kid named Ishan. Ishan asked, "What's it like on Uranus?" Uranus shines a soft blue-green color, almost like sea glass or a turquoise marble. That color comes from methane gas in its atmosphere, which reflects blue and green light. Unlike Jupiter or Saturn, you won't see dramatic stripes or swirling storms here. Instead, Uranus looks smooth and calm, like a giant painted sphere. If you look carefully, faint dark rings circle the planet, almost invisible unless the sunlight catches them just right. And dotted around Uranus are tiny moons too, 27 of them in total, moving like little companions dancing around their icy blue partner. Now, probably the most interesting thing about Uranus is that it spins sideways. Almost every other planet in the solar system spins more or less upright, kind of like a top. But Uranus, it doesn't. It's tilted about 98 degrees, which means it looks like it's rolling around the sun on its side. Why does it do that? Well, we don't really know for sure. Either it was created that way at the beginning of the universe, or perhaps a giant space rock crashed into Uranus at some point and knocked it over. Imagine spinning a basketball on your finger and then whacking it so hard it falls sideways. Maybe that's what happened to Uranus. We don't know for sure. Oh, hey, maybe we could use our time machine to find out. Let's see if I can... Oh, it looks like it only can go back about 50 years in the past. That's disappointing. I guess Uranus's sideways spin is going to remain another mystery of our solar system. Well, maybe we'll find something else to do with our time machine today. Now, like we talked about, Uranus does have rings, but they're not bright and sparkly like Saturn's. Instead, they're really dark, almost black and hard to see. They're made out of tiny bits of rock and ice, covered with something that makes them not very reflective, so they don't shine much in the sunlight. Some pieces are as small as dust grains, and others are as big as boulders. Because Uranus spins sideways, its rings are sideways too, which means that to us it looks like it's going up and down, but they're actually still circling around the planet's equator. It's just that because Uranus is tilted on its side, those rings look vertical to us, which means they look like they're going up and down. Now, even though Uranus isn't the farthest planet in our solar system, it's actually the coldest planet. Its atmosphere can drop to negative 371 degrees Fahrenheit. It's so cold that the gases in its atmosphere hardly move at all. If you tried to step outside there, you'd freeze instantly like an icicle. Uh-oh. The heat generator on our ship is failing. It's just too cold the closer we get to Uranus. But I still want to explore. I just don't want to freeze. What do we do? Oh, yes, our cold shield. Let me get that installed. And there, perfect. Okay, whew, it worked. Heat restored. Now, speaking of cold things, Uranus is called an ice giant. Just like Jupiter and Saturn, it doesn't have a solid surface you can stand on. Instead, it's made of icy materials like water, ammonia, and methane, wrapped around a small rocky core. If you tried to land there, you'd just sink into layers and layers of freezing gas and liquid. It's more like a giant slushy floating in space than a rocky planet. Because Uranus spins sideways, it has some of the strangest seasons in the solar system. On Earth, our tilted axis gives us summer, fall, winter, and spring, right? But Uranus is tilted so far over that each pole spends about 42 years in nonstop sunlight, and then 42 years after that, in complete darkness. And yes, that means that Uranus takes 84 Earth years to go around the sun. That is crazy. Did you know that Uranus was the first planet ever discovered with a telescope? Back in 1781, an astronomer named William Herschel spotted it. At first, he thought he'd found a new star, but when it kept moving in the sky in a way that stars don't, he realized, nope, I think that's a planet. Imagine how exciting that must have been, discovering a planet in our solar system. Only one spacecraft has ever gotten close to Uranus, NASA's Voyager 2. In 1986, it flew by and snapped the only up-close pictures we have of the planet and its moons. We've learned a lot from telescopes since then, but no other spaceship has gone back. Well, except our spaceship now. Do you know how far Uranus is from Earth? 1.8 billion miles. Billion with a B! So, how long do you think it took Voyager 2 to get to Uranus? It took 8.5 years. They sent that thing off in 1977, and it didn't get there until 1986. And it didn't fly straight there either. Voyager 2 used a clever trick called gravity assists, swinging past Jupiter and Saturn first to get extra slingshot speed before heading on to Uranus. I've actually got the pictures that Voyager 2 took right here. Do you want to see them? Oh, right. You can't see. This is an audio show. Let's just imagine you can see them. Do you see? The photos show Uranus as a huge, pale, blue-green ball. Unlike Jupiter's colorful bands or Saturn's dramatic rings, Uranus looks very smooth and almost featureless. Its color comes from methane gas in the atmosphere. When scientists got these pictures, they expected wild weather, but the photo made it look so calm and uniform, like a giant turquoise marble. Hey, wait, what was that noise? What is that? There's something in this photo. Wait, I see one of our space rocks! Back in 1986! Spaceship, locate the position of this photo. Maybe if we get to that exact spot, we'll find our space rock. Here we go! Okay, we're locked into the exact spot where this photo was taken. Yep, Uranus looks exactly the same. Okay, let's see if that space rock is... Oh. I don't see the space rock here. It's in the picture, but not here anymore. How are we gonna find the space rock that we need? It was here back in 1986. How are we gonna find it now? Wait. We won't find it now. We'll find it then! 1986 was fewer than 50 years ago, and we can use our time machine to go back in time and find the space rock. Do you guys want to try it? Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. 1986. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's go back in time! Okay. We made it. 1986. Uranus looks exactly the same, except... There it is! Our space rock! It's actually here! Oh no, our time machine. It sounds like it's running out of power. The failsafe will automatically send us back to the future if we don't hurry. It's gonna take us a minute to get our space rock though. What do we do? I don't know if we have enough time. Oh, the rocket boosters! Let's install them so we can get to the space rock faster. Okay. Oh, it says that they activate by answering questions about Uranus. Okay, are you ready? Let's see, it says, true or false? Uranus is the coldest planet in our solar system, even colder than Neptune. That's true. Whoa! Okay, those rocket boosters definitely work. Let's get another question. True or false? Uranus has bright, colorful rings just like Saturn. That is false. Its rings are dark, thin, and hard to see. Whoa! Okay. True or false? It takes Uranus 84 Earth years to go around the sun one time. That's true! Okay, we're getting really close, but we're not there yet. True or false? Uranus spins upright like Earth and Jupiter. That's false. It spins sideways, tilted 98 degrees. Okay, we're just about there. One more question. True or false? Voyager 2 is the only spacecraft that has ever visited Uranus. That is true. Okay, I see the space rock, but we only have 10 seconds left before we get sent back to the future. Hang on, let's see if our external robot arm can grab it, and... Perfect! Okay, see you later, 1986. Let's go back to the present with our space rock! Woo! Okay, we did it. Let's get this space rock back to the treasure chest. It fits perfectly. That's 8 down, only 2 to go. I can't believe how close we are. Whew. Uranus seemed calm and quiet from far away, but it was actually full of surprises. Tilted sideways, the coldest planet in our solar system, rings that are hard to see, and dozens of moons. Okay. Guys, we only have one more planet to go. I can't believe it. Do you know what the last planet in our solar system is? Are you ready to go? Okay. On to Neptune! What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And for all the grown-ups listening, thank you so much for telling other parents about this show. Please visit CuriousKidsEveryday.com to get a free printable with activity ideas that don't involve screens. Those are the best kinds of adventures to have. That's CuriousKidsEveryday.com. See you tomorrow.